Okay, I'll be real. At first glance, I kinda thought this season was a bit sourceless. I thought it was a bit of a summer waiting room, but then when you peel back the curtains and look beyond first impressions, I think there's a good amount of fun to be had. Let's dive in. I'm trying to pump one of these out every week. We're gonna have to get a move on. Gentlemen, we all know why we've gathered. I omit ladies from that knowingly, by the way. No self-respecting man, let alone woman, of any kind is watching this pandering, weeb-ass premise of a show. If you saw this title and this woman and thought, you know what, that actually looks like a bit of me, I'm afraid you're in too deep. There is no saving you. Worry not though, I'm there alongside you. I'm doing it for a video though, so it's actually way less incel-core for me to watch this. I don't even like it. I'll say it, I don't even think she's that.
そこで提案よ。私のクローゼットになりなさい。
Okay, last thing. I do appreciate that this guy looks attractive enough that Takamine could feasibly let him get away with laying hands on her and such. I mean, he's cute, look at him. I'd kiss him. Nope, we are not cutting away. In fact, I'm doubling down. I would make out with that man ferociously. Hi, Editing Simon here. I was just editing the video and watching episode 2 on my monitor, second monitor at the same time. And bro, the music in this show, crazy. I know that's an insane thing to say about the take off my panties and rewind time show. Oh yeah, that's the plot, by the way. I don't think I mentioned it, but that's what the show's about. Now guys, this next one is a spin-off of a very niche series. Don't beat yourself up if you haven't heard of it. The show's called My Hero Academia Vigilantes, and I think it might just be this season's hidden gem. Alright, on a real note, I'm kinda undecided on this one, but I also think just watching the first episode of this will give you enough to know if it's for you or not. If you enjoyed MHA at any point of its runtime, I would say give this an episode. It may just reignite the fire for you. I just have no idea where it will fall in between 5 to 10 at this rate. All the other shows on this list, I've kind of vibed out how good I think they'll be going forward, but here, I'm the most unsure. I will say I do enjoy seeing characters find ways to make their niche skill set work against stronger opponents, so just that framework will likely keep me watching this one. Alright, this next series I think is what I describe as a fun culmination of stuff you're probably familiar with. Well, Simon, that's every show ever. Yeah, okay, well, it's what made sense in my head writing the script. It's still a stupid thing to say.
Young man, kill yourself!
The main draw, I think, is the central romance between Kujirai and Kudo, both in their early 30s, which, by anime romance standards, is like winning the lottery, level rare. Come on, come on, come on, come on, please. Please. Yes, yes! No, dude, come on! No, not cheering, man. So, big plus already, but the show's setting and overarching storyline gives the impression that romance isn't all the show wants to touch on. Dipping their toes into a sci-fi mystery is the vibe I'm getting. I'm also dumb as bricks, so take it with a grain. If this summary has got you at all curious, I will add that the music is notable and the art style is atypical by today's standards, if that weighs on your choice at all. So I'd say just give the first 2 episodes a watch and make a judgment call after that. Shinichiro Watanabe. The name commands respect, right? Well, for good reason. Spring 2025 is fortunate enough to have his newest project amongst its lineup, Lazarus. Before we dive into the plot, I'll say that the action is among the best you're going to find this season, so if that's what gets you going, this is the one for you. It's also a Watanabe production, so you know the music ain't no slouch either. Lazarus is a show about the world's greatest mind addressing the UN on the dangers faced by a potential climate crisis that looks to be on the horizon, and him seeing world leaders from across the globe pay no mind to his plea and walk out of the assembly. Thank God media doesn't reflect reality in any way. What a terrifying thought. So he says, fuck it, and makes a painkiller that cures all pain with no side effects that's also kind of a party drug, and they're calling it the drug that saved the world. Wow, what a guy. Then he goes off the grid for 3 years and comes back with this address to the world. You are all cringe. Everyone who took my drug will die in 30 days. I have the cure though, and whoever wins my battle royale, wait, no, wrong show. Whoever finds me in this Mr. Beast ass format will save humanity. So the government does the reasonable thing and assembles a group of criminals to get the job done. Almost reminds me of another fictional group. And they compare themselves to the famous comic book squad of...
Avengers みたいなもんか。
Oh, fuck off. Alright, this is gonna be a short one. There are only 3 questions that need to be asked to see if this show's up your alley or not. Number 1, do you like mecha? Number 2, do you like this art style? And most important of all, number 3, do you like Yuri? Of course you do! Everyone loves Yuri! On a real, this show caught me on the last 2. I really like the art style the show has, and as I said, everyone loves Yuri. But I can't say I'm a big mecha guy. The only one I ever really got into was Darling in the Franxx, and yeah, we all know how that ended. What the fuck? But I'm gonna give the show a go, and hey, if you said yes to one of the 3, which, you know, you did, see question 3, then maybe you should too. Gang, can I be quite frank with you all right now? Look at the shows we've talked about up until this one. Some heavy hitters, right? Well, would you believe that my favorite first episode was the one about the girls in the photography club? Yes, okay, I'm the audience for the cute girls doing cute things genre. Take me away, officer, I plead guilty. This episode moves at a very fast pace, but unlike a lot of the other episode 1s on this list, I was able to run alongside them here. The plot moves quick, but in a way where I feel I still absorbed everything that was happening. I've seen people comparing this to Yudo Camp, and while I can see how they got there, I'm gonna have to disagree. Due to how fast the show is moving, at least at the start. If you can imagine a show about girls in a photography club being interesting to you in any capacity, then get in the car, sit down, give episode 1 a shot, and then either strap in or get out the car. Me though? I'll be riding with Mono all the way to summer. Hello, mein cheese fromage. Thanks for sticking around all the way through. Here's the part where the small creator begs for engagement, so, you know, doors on the left. Likes, comments, and subs genuinely go a long way. I'm aiming to hit 1k subs by the end of the year, so I would really appreciate it. If it sucked though, well, my bad.